We had a couple of backstage segments. Again, we had the let's go to the crowd and talk about our superstars. Let's go to the skybox. They did that shit. Nobody gave a fuck really. But we went into Liv and Rhea part 69. Thank God this feud is fucking over. I will say that.
I'm glad. My issue is I could watch these two all the time.
I know, but to me, this was starting to get stale.
No, man. Good to see you, brother.
Hey, the prodigal son returns.
Yeah, they've done it a lot, but it was a fitting end. Rhea won as she should have.
Oh, I'm not saying this wasn't the right call at all.
Yeah, no, I know.
This is 100% the right call.
But it's just happened too many times. Exactly.
It was getting watered down to me. Like, what could they have done differently here? Which they did nothing differently here that they haven't done prior to. I will go out on a limb and say this was match of the night.
Yep.
As big a fan as I am of the main event was good.
It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
This was great.
Yeah.
This was the best match on the card. It told a fantastic story. No wasted motion. I didn't see really any flaws. A couple little fuck ups here and there, but they were able to cover it well enough to where we didn't really get a chance to notice it before moving on to the next thing. It took me rewatching the show the next day to kind of go, oh, fuck. There's a little slip up there. Oh, well, that was a mistiming. Yeah. But, when I'm watching it live, I'm not looking for that shit. That's why I like watching it again the day after. And I'm so glad we got Netflix doing this shit now.
Yeah.
Love it. The post-match after Rhea won, I thought was handled phenomenally. Mm-hmm. It not only kind of ended the thing with Liv, it ended the thing with Dom.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, I've seen a lot of work kicks to the nuts. That wasn't a work, my friend.
That had some venom in it.
Either she was still fucking pumped up on adrenaline, or that motherfucker had a nut cup. Yeah. Because she fucking hit goal.
Yes.
My God.
She place kicked them balls.
And then hit that fucking beautiful riptide on him. And the whole time you could see him like wanting to reach for his fucking nuts.
Dude, how many... Thanks, man. Appreciate that, no, man.
What's going on?
How many female finishers is that motherfucker taking? He's taken the Riptide multiple times. He took the Glam Slam.
I mean, he's the perfect person for that shit. I didn't want to say this a year ago, but I've become a fan of him. He's the Eddie Guerrero of this generation. You love to fucking hate him. And I do. I love to fucking hate him. But my one little concern from this is where does he go now? Because he kind of showed his whole hand on Monday night. He just wants to be with the champ. Yeah.
So I don't know. There's going to obviously have to be a fallout with him and Liv.
There's going to be a fallout with all of Judgment Day.
And Judgment Day. Judgment Day needs to it's time.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of been building it up with Liv and Finn in the past few weeks leading up to this. They didn't play on that at all. I think they're going to play on that a lot with the upcoming street fight between Damian and Finn that's coming up on Raw. Maybe this is where we see Judgment Day implode on this episode of Raw. I'm looking forward to it. Well,
we know that Finn is supposed to get a big singles push this year.
Yes. Yes, he is.
We also know that I haven't seen fucking JD McDonough have a match in months.
Dude, he's so off balance with that head. He can't sit straight.
Lord Farquaad is not a good professional wrestler. All right? If he lost 20 pounds a head, then he probably would be okay.
I mean, if Liv would give me 20 pounds a head, we would be fine.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, Matt.
I'm sorry, I was damaging. Sorry.
We all were.
Fucking Liv Morgan, dude. And this is my problem. All right. If Liv Morgan becomes like the last hot thing and now they drop her like to next to nothing, like I would almost wish she kept the fucking title because Liv Morgan deserves to be in the main event scene.
This is what needs to happen. She needs to win the Rumble this year and go to Mania for the SmackDown title because they are severely lacking star power right now. Raw has all the fucking women's stars.
True.
So why not have Tiffany Stratton versus Liv Morgan? Because you know they're not going to take the belt off her just yet. I mean, anything's better than a refrigerator.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind of teasing that match at Royal Rumble, which more than likely is going to happen. But Tiffany's going to go over Nia, and you know they need someone to test Tiffany to see if she's ready to like for the long term to be that. And I think Liv can be that person.
Yeah.
Plus, it gives them time to separate the two. So if they ever need to come back, say a year or two down the line, it'll always work. It'll always click. It's kind of like Cena and Orton.
Yeah. Yeah. It really
it's like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk. Keep them far away from each other until you need a good feud.
Yep. And then the coolest part of the night, as Rhea was leaving with her newly won championship,
it was bittersweet.
It was a little bittersweet, but Taker came out to his worst entrance music in history.
Oh, yeah.
So I hate that fucking Kid Rock bullshit.
And let me be clear. I like Kid Rock's music. I like his older music. But there's something about bastardizing Sad But True that never sat well with me.
No.
And it just don't sit well. What, dude? You have so many good ones from Jim Johnston, the fucking goat of WWE music.
Yeah.
You have fucking You're Gonna Pay. You have Dead Man Walking. He can come out to a remix of the Ministry theme, which I would fucking mark out for.
Yeah.
You can even get the licensing for Limp Bizkit rolling. I mean, let's face it. The early 2000s, Limp Bizkit was wrestling.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, you had them fucking headline multiple pay-per-views with their fucking music. And I'm fairly sure it'll be a little bit cheaper than fucking Kid Rock. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
shout out to Big Johnny who's still using Limp Bizkit in 2025.
Very nice. Very nice. So Taker comes out. I was a little confused to start.
Yes.
All right? Taker comes out and he goes past Rhea, who's up at the stage.
Mm-hmm.
He drives around the ring on his motorcycle.
Yep.
And then he starts to leave. And I'm like, is this really how they're spending their money for The Undertaker? He's just going to come out right around the ring?
And it wasn't even about him. This kind of felt like they were taken away from Rhea's win.
They really, really did. Yeah, I was like, why are they stomping all over her celebration?
Like, this is the first time I've ever seen my cousin be like, I really don't want to see you here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, no, it was, but then it all came together.
They did the thing.
He passed the torch. She is.
That's what we're saying it is.
Yeah. She is the female face. Well, right now she's the face of WWE.
Oh yeah.
All right. I know that
if it's not her, it's Roman, without question.
If you subscribe, can you get a free subscription to Netflix? Not from us, bro.
No.
Sorry, we haven't worked that deal out with Netflix yet.
No, not a sponsor yet. Not a sponsor yet. We're working on it, though, Kenneth. We're working on it.
But you do get a lot of cool perks if you join the membership.
Oh, yeah. $4.99.
Yeah,
all
absolutely. So, yeah, Taker came up. He allowed her to do the signature fist raise.
I marked out.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't marking out. I was more raging, like, could have been me.
Yeah, no, that was dope.
It was. I enjoyed every bit of it.